Hi Elasticsearch fans, in that lecture we are going to investigate the heart of our microservice. That would be the Elasticsearch model data layer. As you can guess, our search has been integrated with Elasticsearch engine. To realize such integration, it is better to look for ready solutions equal Python package that would allow us to speed up our work. Here I am going to use Elasticsearch DSL Python. So everything starts from data. So at first we have to describe our data structure using objects. Let's go to the documents folder of our project, and everything starts from our hotels Python file. Here we are having hotels class. As you can see, we are defining here our index settings equal number of shards, number of replicas. Later we are defining our join field. As you remember, we are having also booking documents that are related as child to our hotel. That is realized like an abstract class, and as you can see, hotel is abstract and it never gets used for deserialization. Next we are having our booking, that is a child document and it is extended from hotels. Here we're defining two properties, price and date, and encoding data types, and here we're defining additional methods like search and hotel and save operations. From another side we are having hotel by itself. It also extended from hotels. It has much more properties like hotel ID, name, city name, location, age, stars, rating, and commands which are nested. So we are defining a special add command method here to operate with nested objects like with collection. And we are providing also some search booking and get bookings, that is operations of child documents. We are also having command object by itself that has hotel ID contains stars and created add fields. That is how our structure looks like. While creating it, I used extensively Elasticsearch DSL documentation, especially persistence part. Here you have a lot of different examples, but the most useful was real example of parent-child document and mapping creation at github.com. I will add the coding link to attachments of current lecture also. So that is how our structure and our data layer looks from object-oriented side. In addition, I created a special Python command, fill elasticsearch, that allows us to create indexes and index some test documents. Let's see what we have here inside. So we are running that console command. Here coding method is called, so we are making connection to Elasticsearch. Then we are using our hotel booking documents accordingly. Init method will create mapping in Elasticsearch if it still does not exist. After that, I am providing some test data equal hotel with our favorite golden star and according data to it. Then I am adding some nested command like an example, saving according document to Elasticsearch, also adding to it some child booking document with price 200 and current date and time, and then I'm adding second silver star hotel as an example and saving it also. So let's go to console and run our command. So you can run it inside container by itself or using next command that you will find at readme section also. So let's it run. Currently you see some warning here, but don't pay attention at it. We will speak about security and other stuff connected with it and in the next part of current course. So let's open our Elasticsearch head plugin, connect to our Elasticsearch engine, and we'll see that hotels index was created. Here you can check that mapping was created in the right way, so we are having all properties we defined in our objects and parent-child relationships. We also can observe that all our documents were properly indexed. So here we are having our golden star hotel. As you can see, we also have comments as nested object. We also have another silver star hotel, and we also have one child document booking that related to parent with number 1, that is to golden star hotel. Let's return to our full elasticsearch command. You are already familiar with all that mapping and all the data types. But you have to understand that current command, that is only a simplified variant, of course. In real life, you will also have to create some command for initial indexing and reindexing. So I decided that you should be aware how to do it, as it is not so obvious and not so easy to do in some cases. Here you have an example that covers all possible scenarios equal parent-child relationship and nested object. That is the simplified version of indexing. At real practice, you will probably have to connect to some relational database to get according data. Moreover, you will have to create some workers that will track all changes provided by customers or administrations at hotel data. That is a little bit out of the horizons of current course, but the principles I am using here will not change, so that command can be a good point you would be able to start from. So let's finish our current video here. And in the next part, we will continue to create our Elasticsearch query using object-oriented approach, taking into consideration changeable parameters from URL request. Hope to see you soon!